Hello, this is Biniam, and I am working on the YouTube video for Team 15. As you can see, this is our small website. First, we're going to go look at our ERD model. It's in the report. I'll give you a sneak peek of the report as well. But essentially, this is what the UML ER diagram looks like. Obviously, it's normalized up to 3 and F, and it shows all the different use cases as well as the different entities or objects that are actually being, modified or touched on during the SQL commands. And from there, we can go to our SQL commands here and see. This is where we have our create table commands. Um, it's very thorough. You could slow down. Obviously, you can check this out in the same folder. But yeah, same with the lookup seed. So this helps us populate tables, or also automatically just fill it with prop data, so we can use um, this same thing right here. Well, this was actually what we're going to use for our tables as well. And then transactions, this is to make sure everything, including taking out of the wallet and things like that, make sure paying tuition shows up correctly. So from here, I believe, yeah, I've already done the npm start, so the server is live. From there, we can go over here, and if we try to browse tables without having any initialized anything, it just will not let you. It's not a possibility. So you have to first initialize lookups. Boom, and now you can finally browse the tables. Say I wanted to browse students here. Browse, it goes up to 10, I believe. You could also, it's not only 10 students, but it only loads up 10 per table at a time. This is student ID, which is very unique per student. There's a lot more as well, like payments. Nobody has made any payments yet. Tuition charges as well. We can see, look, student ID right there. Due amounts $22.75, paid amount $0, yada yada. And a great functionality I'm really proud of is, I'll show you. So you see how the due amounts right here and paid amount is 0. This is all live data. You can come right here, say my student's ID is 1, and say I'm paying $550 out of my wallet. It's going to process. Alright, wallet of student 1, and this is going to be my new total. If we come over to VS Code, it'll show the SQL command that it ran as we've been searching through tables, and right here, getting the wallet ID and showing the wallet amount. Now if we come back here, browse tables, and show tuition charges, we'll see that student 1, the paid amount actually shows up and the status changes to partial. So this is all live functioning. Also, if we try to browse tables for payments, I remember I told you earlier that first payment now shows up, student ID, and we could also auto-populate it for easy testing. Come back here, voila, and everything shows up. It does not erase the initial, student ID paying for 1 right now. It's still up here. From now on, we auto-populate. This is what it looks like. It's running the commands for each one of these. And another thing I wanted to check up on was concurrent testing. If I press this, it'll give you 2 simulation runs for concurrent testing, and it'll tell you exactly how long it'll take to actually, finish the task. I believe it starts here, right here. It's like from receipt. Yeah, so it starts here and it goes on, and that is essentially the testing. You can do this at a limited amount of times. Press clear results, takes everything away. Concurrent test, voila, 7 total. This does vary wildly when you first start up the server. I guess by now it's kind of smoothed out to be the same number on both. But of course you can run this and you can check the row count logs over here. As you can see. Voila. Yeah, for sure. Okay. If we voila, 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 voila. You see how the time is fluctuates fairly. Hopefully, okay. So yes, it is working. All right. What other posting grades also? This does take a little bit of knowledge to see. Okay, to see if this is valid, you'd go back to the browse tables and you'd browse for either not to course offerings to get your ID for your tutor ID, and then your offering ID and term ID, and then that's how you can enter the grade as well. It does work. You can check if you want. Same over here. Once you have a variety of students, this is in the report section. Alright, browse for sure. Okay, and that's pretty much it. You guys have the code, so you can play with it if you want to do any more extra testing, but as far as the requirements go, everything should be good. This is a little bit of a sneak peek of the actual report. It goes into detail and including some screenshots from successful tests, and I'll insert the link right here. Alright, thank you very much.